Good morning, Crossroads. We are so glad that you are here worshiping with us today. If this is your first time at Crossroads, we would love to meet you. So if you would, fill and tear out the Connect card that is located in your bulletin and put it in the offering plate, or you can hand it to a greeter and receive our free welcome gift from Crossroads. Pursuit High Schoolers, on October 16th, Bethel Music is coming to Charlotte. This is going to be an amazing night of worship, so please join us. The cost is only $50 and you can find more information at mycrossroads.co/youth. If you are a veteran, we would like to invite you to the Veterans Group Lunch on Sunday, October 9th at 12:30 in the Crossroads Cafe. There, we will meet to have lunch while fellowshipping and to discuss up and coming events. So if you would like more information about the events and the life here at Crossroads, you can check out mycrossroads.co/events.
This Columbia trip was a blessing on so many different levels. I anticipated it being exciting to go and do some medical care for underserved people in another country, and I was excited to bring my son along with me because we had an experience like that before. But what I didn't realize was just how amazing it was to meet Miss Lucy and the children, and even more than that, to get to know the people that were with us on the trip. We made some wonderful friends, and really we found new friends from other countries. We found new experiences that we never anticipated. God touched us in so many different ways. We met Myers Jones, who now works for us, and we're getting him buffed up to be to apply for medical school and hopefully become a doctor. And I can see Myers going back to Letitia as a provider on one of these trips in the future. It was such a great experience. I hope to go back again and bring the rest of my family the next time. They were a little hesitant to go. They'd never been on a trip like that before. And after my son Ben and I came back, they're raring to go. We're very excited. I really feel like the trip has been a blessing on so many different levels in my life personally.
For me, the decision to return to Columbia my second year was kind of tough. I had to debate whether the money was there, if it was worth it, and what was my calling. But once I got there, I realized that no matter what, that's where I was meant to be. It started off, I got to meet a new doctor, Dr. Galvin, and we worked together pretty well with the little children, and instantly when I was there, I knew this was where I was supposed to be and meant to be. And then throughout the trip, God kind of called to me. He said, you know, this is where you're supposed to be. I meant to have you here so that you could meet Dr. Galvin. And then that kind of played into my new future. And so he's kind of mentoring me now into med school. And so without going to this trip, I would have never met him, and I would have never actually been able to fulfill God's plan. And so that's the importance of this trip to me.